today, because I feel like that's just fun and kind of changes things up. But let's get started like we do every Monday with me. We are going to do a prayer, and then we're going to spend a couple of minutes on gratitude, and then we are going to get right into the bingo. So if you will join me, dear Lord, I want to just thank you for this day. I want to thank you for getting everyone home safely. I want to thank you for the blessings of this company, of all these people, of the friends and the relationships that we've made through this business. And just thank you for all of our thrivers. And just thank you for this opportunity to come this morning and worship you and praise you. Lord, as we get ready to go through the day, I'm just going to ask, please, that you give me the guidance that I need to get through this training and wake up and win with everyone this morning, and ask that you just put those people in our path that need our help and who need this product, who are asking for something, and that today is the day that we cross their path to do this. Lord, I just want to ask for your forgiveness for where we have failed you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Well, let's go right into some gratitude. Getting back from Vegas safely and having a good time in Vegas was fun. If any of you were watching my stories or my posts over the weekend, yes, I was excited about Vegas. Yes, I was excited for my birthday. But last week on my birthday, when I blew out, they did not put 50 candles on my cake, thank God, because that would have caused a fire hazard. They just had 2 candles on there for 50, and everybody always makes a wish. And I actually wish that my daddy would come home. And on Saturday, he finally got to come home after 2 months of being in the hospital, and he looks great. Let me tell you what a joy it is to drive 1 mile to go see him and help and do whatever I need to do instead of an hour and 15 minutes. All right. So let's hear your gratitude. Let's hear some things that happened with you guys over the weekend that you are grateful for. You can put them in the chat, or you can unmute. Can you hear me, or just nobody wants to talk to me this morning? Amy, give me a thumbs up. I can see your face. Can you hear me? Okay, good.
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry. I was trying to unmute. I am blessed. I'm actually going back to work after 8 months into surgery. So today is actually my first day back to State Farm. So I'm grateful for that. And it was just a great weekend. And I'm grateful that my schedule allows me to do my Zooms and to work my Thrive business in the meantime as well.
For sure. That's awesome.
I'm super grateful. This past weekend was fall break, so I got to see both of my nephews, which, you know, those college kids, you just want to hug them a little bit longer. So it was a great weekend.
I got to hug mine a lot this weekend too. All right, guys. Well, we are going to get right into doing our bingo. So I'm going to give you the task. And when you're finished with the task, if you finish it within our allotted time, I would like for you to then maybe do your birthday messages or do the other things that you're used to doing in your morning routine. But here's what we're going to do first. On the bingo card is find 2 businesses that you use, like a hairstylist, a dentist, a mechanic, restaurant, and leave a positive Facebook review. So you're going to go to your Facebook and you're going to find their business. So do you have to go to Google and do the, oh, here we go. You can go right into reviews on their business page and you can leave them a review right there at that place. Or I believe you can go to Google and do that.
Yeah, you can do Google or Facebook. The thought process behind this one was if you're putting it on Facebook, your friends will see that you did it. So, you know, what you put out, you get back. So if you're giving props to a business, I feel like that energy comes back to you.
You know, that is a good point. She might be surprised that I actually did a review because I don't ever do stuff like that. Yep. And it takes a second for it to post it and then it's done. Good job. Okay. So now I got to go find my second one. You know, I should probably just go do the restaurant that I always eat at, right? Okay, you have about 1 minute left on finding 2 businesses that you use and leave a positive Facebook review. All right, the next thing we're going to do for 5 minutes, this won't take you 5 minutes, but at least spend a little bit of time and then you can go do your birthdays. Comment on at least one post in a customer Facebook group. So if you are part of a customer group or you have your own customer group, go in there and comment on somebody's post. Like I will tell y'all that I am every Sunday, I have it already scheduled and it says time for weekly wins. What was your small win for this week? That is something that is scheduled in my customer group every Sunday. If you own a customer group and you want to put that in there, you can do that. But people comment on it. So I'm going to go comment on theirs. If you get finished with that task, you're more than welcome to go on to one of your own tasks that you're used to doing. Y'all, today is my twin brothers' birthdays. They are, their birthday is always on October 16th. It is 3 days after mine. It has been 3 days after mine for 50 years. And one of the twins wished me a happy birthday on the wrong day. I was like, 50 years. I've had my birthday 3 days before yours. Silly goose. Remember, right now, our bingo is comment on at least one post in a customer group. If you are not part of a customer group, we need to make sure you're in one, because this is where you could add your customers. And right now I'm posting the videos in there that Maria is doing for her 10-year. I'm just downloading the videos and then I'm putting them in there so that people can relate to them, most likely. Okay, we're moving on. Let's go to the third thing on the bingo card. It says answer a post or comment in one of your Facebook groups. So this is part of what we love to do. So we're going to go spend 5 minutes in groups minimum. So go to Facebook, go to your little picture down at the bottom. Hi, baby. And all these little things will pop up. I hit groups and I just start going through them, but I'm going to at least answer a post or I'm going to comment in at least one of these groups, but I'm going to spend 5 minutes. So we're going to have some time. Working in your groups is always good. How you doing though, girls? All right. So we are going to the next thing. It's time to put your hero product in your stories. So last night I was doing getting ready to go to bed, and my thriving little bucket was empty, and I thought it was going to make a cute reel. So talk about your hero product in your stories. And why? Now, I put my stories in my Instagram, it goes to my Facebook, and then I go back and I put the exact same thing in my Snapchat. So I got stories going all over the place. Okay. You should have had time to do that. So let's review what you should have done already. Find 2 businesses that you're going to make a review on Facebook, comment on at least one post in a customer group, answer or a customer Facebook group, answer a post or comment in one of your Facebook groups. And now you've put your hero products in your story. So here's the next thing. We're going to download a video from the Lavelle Connect app or an Insta reel and repurpose it as a story in your Insta. So I actually did that with Balance. This morning. I meant to do it last night, but I just downloaded one of the videos and then I put it in my stories. But you can always find, there's always some great ones. I love to go and to my Thrive Connect app and just let it refresh and then see what they have new out there. Like, you know what I want? I want that cranberry one. I didn't find the video that they showed us the other night. trying to do one. I had to try it twice, but I got it. If you have finished that, I'm going to give you the next task. Don't let it overwhelm you. Here we go. We're going to check in on our auto ship customers. I said this in my IPA group this morning too. Very important to go and look and see who's going to be coming up, because you want to give them plenty of time to change, add, delete. Tomorrow when you get paid, you want to make sure you have enough credits so that you can help pay for something. If any of my customers do over $100, I usually throw some credits out there for their shipping. If they do more than that, I might do $25. It just all depends. But I've got to go see who's going to be coming up so that I am on top of this. So the next auto ship date is the 20th. Let's go see who's coming up and get those names written down. Oh my goodness, Jennifer, look at all those promo codes. Your team is on fire. Well, it's definitely something you could offer some people this week is 15% off, right? Just give a shout out to Tammy right now for making this bingo card for us, because these are fun to do. That breaks up the monotony, right? Hey, lost my bingo card. Sorry. Maggie, you're going to have every dog on these Zooms barking if you keep doing that. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Next, create a social media post that educates your ideal client. Use only a topic from your fives list. So, Tammy, if you want to unmute and kind of help explain this, here's how I would explain it. My ideal client would be, you know, somebody who's a tired, exhausted mama, drinking too much caffeine, maybe has headaches, whatever. I'm going to create a social media post, and I'm probably going to use my chat AI that's going to say all those things and make me sound better. Briston sent me a really cool picture from my 80s party the other, I said my 80s party, because, you know, LaBelle did it for me. And so I'm probably going to use that somehow. But Tammy, do you want to add anything to that?
The purpose behind the wording of that assignment is so that you make sure you make a post that is talking to who you want to talk to. Because I think a lot of times we make posts because we just like, what is it, post and pray. We like throw it out there. We're not really focused. So your example of a tired, busy mom, that's a perfect example. I would want to talk to an overwhelmed brick and mortar business owner. Sandra, I don't think is on here, but she would have wanted to talk to a burnt out elementary school teacher, because you're best suited to help someone who you used to be. And so think of who you used to be, and then don't make your post about Thrive, because you want to talk to them about things they understand. So like, for example, if I'm talking to an overwhelmed business owner, something that they're going to understand is not having enough free time to do something they enjoy. So I might talk about one of the things I enjoy, which would be on my fives list, maybe like spending the weekend with my nephews or spending time in the garden or whatever. So I would talk about that, but I would talk about it in a voice that is to them. Like you'd want to try to pretend like you're having a one-on-one conversation with that one person, because I think a lot of times we make Facebook posts and we just think we're like throwing it out there for everybody. And if you're throwing it out there for everybody, you're going to miss everybody, because you're not really going to talk to somebody. So picture who you're talking to, talk to them about something that you can relate to, that they can relate to, and keep it within your five so that you're keeping within your niche.
Timer went off, but we're going to keep going because this one should probably take you a minute. Okay. Put my bingo card back up. So you should have been creating a social media post, and then we're going to go right in to doing a reel that focuses on your fives. So your fives are the things that describe you. Like, what is it about you, which is kind of what we were just talking about with your ideal client.
I'll just give a little tip for this, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Look in your phone. Look at your camera roll. What did you take pictures of this weekend? What did you have videos of this weekend or all of last week? People are overthinking their reels constantly. Those of you that were in Vegas, obviously you probably have a ton of pictures and videos, and travel or your community or whatever could be one of your fives. But for those of us that like were home, I'm sure you took pictures of something. So you could literally have that picture on repeat, or you maybe have a little video and you could take a clip of it. Don't overthink that video part, but then use ChatGPT to come up with the words.
I feel like I have so much content that I don't even know where to start from all the videos that we took this weekend. Good morning. What I'm going to do, Tammy, today is I'm going to make 5 videos of my fives because I have so much content. That way I can just post them all out this week. I'm going to give y'all another round on that because even I'm not done. Hey, y'all. Yes, Renee just posted that she's doing a live at 10 a.m. today, Central Standard Time, as part of her Thrive and Mingle. So if anybody can jump on at 10 o'clock today, it's under Renee. Please do so because that just makes the numbers go up, right? Okay, there's our timer. We are going to go to the next task as soon as I get this shut down. Out of that screen. Okay. Okay, let's see what our next task is. Okay, this one's pretty easy. 5 minutes asking questions from posts in your feed, either Facebook, Instagram, or all your platforms. It doesn't matter. We're going to take 5 minutes asking questions from posts in your feed. So this is basically our custom conscious comments. This just builds up our algorithm. So let's just roll. Okay. Moving on to the next task. Send birthday messages. If you haven't already done that, let's do that. I haven't sent my private messages, but I've sent the group. So we're going to do two things right now. Talk in your stories and share your morning routine outside of your Thrive, hair care, exercise, journal, whatever. So we're sending birthday messages and talking in our stories. Okay, there's our timer. Hopefully you've finished those last 2 tasks. Let me go see what the next one is. Good grief. Had a lot of birthdays today. I'm still trying to send those private messages to. I like sending the private messages because they always reply back to me. And for the private message of the ones that are actually my thrivers, I was like, hey, and here's a 15% off coupon for you to use for your big day. Works really well. Okay, let's go back to see what our next task is. Pick one training, live or replay, and listen to it. Jot down your biggest takeaways. So if there's ever trainings that I miss, I will write them in my book and go back and listen to them early in the morning or while I'm cleaning. But today, here's a training that we have. We have Mashup Monday with Dana Chuva. She's going to be on with us today. That's at 11:30 Central Standard Time. If you're in my team page, that's about to go live. For those of you who are not, I'm not to go live. I'm about to post the graphic. For those of you who are not, you're probably in the Mashup Monday group, and that is at 11:30 today. So that one's going to be a good one. And of course, it's Monday. So, we have the corporate call at noon. And that, my friends, is going to finish up the bingo card for the day. If you finished everything, post in the comments that you bingoed. The only thing I did not finish was the stories. I did my hero product, but I didn't do my day because I did not feel myself exercising or anything like that this morning. Don't ask me why. I guess I was in a zone. I bet I can go find an old picture that says that I did it, though.
You just go back in your stories and talk about it.
Yeah, I could. Oh, I look a little rough this morning, too. Oh, it's okay. All right, guys. Well, it is almost 9 o'clock. I will see y'all at 11:30. Hold on. Let me see. I see some messages over here. So 10 o'clock with Renee, 11:30 Mashup Monday, 12 o'clock noon corporate call. If I'm sharing credits for an auto ship, will it just automatically apply? It always has. So hopefully it does. You might get into their account and show that their credits are enabled. But as far as I know, it should just automatically do it. All right, guys, we will see y'all later. Peace out.